So it's test review day. I'm going through the problems. I'm talking to the teacher, and the little phone rang. And it's like, hey, Kristy, you need to go to the administration office. And I'm like, the administration office? Like, I've never got in trouble in my life. Like, I don't even know if the administration know my name. Like, you sure is it for me? And she was like, yeah, you need to go to the administration office. So I go, and it's the administrator, another administrator, a guidance counselor, and a guidance counselor assistant in there in bodysuits. So it's 5 people in one room. Teacher pick up, and I'm very confused because when I come around the corner, bodysuits, it's like a movie scene. Bodysuits is crying. There's mascara running all down her face. This bitch look like a fucking raccoon. And I'm sitting there looking dumbfounded as fuck, and I'm like, hello? Like, what is, like, what happened? Like, what's going on? So the administrator's like, can you sit down? So I sit down, and I'm like, what's happening? And she was like, Kristy, I just want to let you know, bodysuits came in here saying that you stole her man.
No.
I said,
What the fuck?
huh? Bodysuits is crying. I'm talking about, I'm talking about that type of cry, bitch. Snot bubbles crying. I said, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? I'm so sorry. Bodysuits is in here complaining that you have stolen her man.
What the fuck?
Like I said, me being insecure, me not knowing any type of self-worth, I look my guidance counselor, the administrator, dead in the face. I said, I am too ugly to steal anybody's man.
Gotcha, bitch.
The guidance counselor chuckles. The administrator chuckles. And when I said that, it got serious. And they were just like, oh, like, they didn't know what to say. Because what do you say to that type of response? And so they was like, listen, we don't care about anybody stealing whose man. We don't care about that. We just want to make it clear that you guys do not fight. Because at the time in that year that this happened, we had like a good 3 classes together. So they was like, we just want to make sure that you guys do not have any type of altercation. And I need you to promise me that. And so, me personally, I'm a pacifist. I do not believe in any type of violence. And I also just don't have problems with anybody. Like, I get along with every single body. So for me to have an issue with you, it's on some serious shit. And the only reason I had issues with her was because 1, she played my friend, and 2, she talked about my family member that had cancer. That was the only reason I had issues with her, which is real fucking reasons to have issues with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If it was over something slight, I would not have give a fuck. But you talking about somebody that got cancer, that's a calling to getting your ass beat. So the administrator was like, listen, like, you guys need to sit here and promise that you will not fight. So I was kind of over the situation, and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm a pacifist. I don't fight. Like, I don't believe in any type of violence. Bodysuits over here still, I don't believe, she's a liar. She's a liar. She's going to hit me. Oh my God. Cry, bitch. I'm talking about fucking crying. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe around her. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's going to hurt. She's gonna hurt me. Bitch. I'm looking dumb as fuck. And I look at the administrator. I said, listen, I'm so sorry. I said, it is test review day. Can I please go back to class? Because you are messing up my curriculum hours. I come here for 7 hours a day to learn, and you took 30 minutes out of it talking about I stole your man. I said, me and your man are just friends. I ain't never steal anybody's man. And second of all, I am too ugly to steal anybody's man. And I walked out. So the administrator was like, bye, Suze, you go back to class too. And as I'm leaving, the administrator was like, Kristy, can you come back here for a second, please? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, am I in trouble? Because I'm thinking I'm about to get written up or something. Like, what the fuck? And administrator's like, just sit down. So so the administrator looked around the corner to make sure bodysuits were out of sight. And she comes back in and closed the door. And she's like, listen, let me tell you something. Bodysuits does this every week with another student every time. It's not you. She just does this for attention. And so I looked at the administrator and I was like, if she come up in here doing this every week with another student, then maybe you should do something about bodysuits and not be calling in the students that she be complaining about. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you realize that this is a pattern, you need to do something about bodysuits, not me. You shouldn't have called me if you knew this was a routine for her. So I go to class. But next period, we had gym.
Round 1, fight.
All right, we had gym together. So she was very lucky that she got the administration involved, because I was actually planning on dragging her ass in gym in the locker room. Because let me tell you the coincidence. Because the time when we was friends, at the beginning of the year, you know, you got to choose your lockers. And so because at the time when that happened, we were friends, we chose the lockers right next to each other. And I was planning on dragging her in gym class, but since I promised the administrator I had to stop. So we get to gym period. And I get there first, you know, I'm in my gym clothes, I'm tying my shoes, and she walk in and she roll her eyes, and I get up because her locker's right next to mine. I said, listen, let me tell you something. You got one more time to say something. I'm dragging your ass on the spot. No talking, no yelling. Bitch, I'm going to beat that ass. I'm going to whoop that ass. On God. So she saw how serious I was, because I never talked like that before in my life. And I was fed up, because first of all, drama is not cute. It's not sexy, and it's stressful as fuck. We are high schoolers. Why the fuck is you talking about people? You understand what I'm saying? So I said, you got one more time, and I'm dragging your ass. I don't care if it's, because like I said, we lived in the same community. I said, I don't care if it's at our house. I don't care if it's here. I don't care if it's on a bus. You getting your ass whooped by me. And that's on period. So the moment I did that, she left me alone. She stopped talking about me to my face, but she kept talking shit behind my back. As I got older and out of that situation, years go by. Bitch, we graduated. I'm not even thinking about bodysuits. I'm living my best life. But during this time, I done found my confidence. If you listen to any of my channel, I know I'm that bitch. I am not that insecure hoe from high school. I am not that low self-esteem bitch from high school. I know I'm a bad bitch. I know I'm a queen. I know I'm fine as fuck. Period. Okay? So, now to present day. Yesterday, we're at Kroger, minding our business, doing our thing. We in aisle 5, looking at the sodas. Come down, walking down the aisle, I see bodysuits. Like I said, it's been years. I didn't even think about anything negative. I just saw bodysuits, and in my mind, I was like, oh shit, that's bodysuits. I want to say, hey. As I open my mouth to say, hey, bodysuits, rolls her eyes. I said, I said, you know what? I know you fucking lying. I know you still is not holding a grudge after all these years. But I said, let me tell you something, boo-boo. I ain't the same Kristy from high school. I said, I ain't the same insecure bitch from high school. You can catch these grown-up hands, and you can catch these grown-up consequences. Stop playing with me. I said, I'm not afraid no more. A bitch ain't sad. A bitch ain't depressed no more. Who? I'm not the same bitch. Don't play with me. Bodysuits. She keep on walking. I said, God bless. Lord, please don't bring me up out my spirit. But it's trick because I would drag a bitch for no reason. Cause that was unnecessary. I'm like, girl, it's been how many fucking years? And your ass still holding a grudge from high school. Now how sad is that? That you are still fucking mad. So when she did that, I got to the car and I called friends. The guy that she used to date. I said, bitch, you won't believe who the fuck I saw in Kroger. He was like, who? I said, bodysuits. He said, bodysuits. I said, bodysuits, bitch. Bodysuits. And her ass rolled her eyes at me. He said, why the fuck is she still mad over some shit that happened years ago? And I said the same exact thing. But you know what? I ain't even mad because after a while, after high school, you know, child, we all went our separate ways. Everybody did their thing. And you know, when you get older, you like to go back and see how your high school friends went. Where did they go? How did they end up? And let me tell you something about these suits. You walking around on your high horse when you need to sit down on your fucking pony, because the shit I've been hearing about you, the things I've been hearing about you, bodysuits, ain't none of my damn business, and I ain't gonna spill it on here, but you don't got not 1 cent to your name to talk shit. Oh!